All right, grown-ups, it's just our time. I love the babies, but to help you, I gotta speak my mind. This segment's here to help you grow with book reviews, lessons, and things you'll be glad to know. If your little one's restless or looking to play, send them to my other playlist. The read alouds there will brighten their day. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Teacher Lady Show. Thank you for joining me for the last episode of Behind the Book, at least for now. This is week 52, and for the last year, I have given you book reviews, tips and tricks, and shared beautiful books by unique and special authors and illustrators. Today's Behind the Book review is going to be on the book Black Girl Rising. If you have not done so, please check out the Read Aloud first over on the Teacher Lady Reads playlist and then come back here for this Behind the Book review where I will be going over the glows and the grows and so much more. Now, this week we didn't have a set topic. You can think of it like the Teacher Lady's favorites, right? The week is really dedicated to me sharing things that I think will help you, help your family, and sharing stories that brighten like I've done every other week. You ready? Let's grow. Summary in my own words. Black Girl Rising is a poem that feels like it is dedicated to Black girl strength and Black girl magic. Every single page is a reflection of Black girl identity and what they're capable of doing. And just overall, a reminder of how powerful we are. Okay. In terms of take home message, there's definitely the message of looking at who came before you and referencing people in history that have made life better for you today. And those connections really stand out in this story. There's also a lot of affirmations in this book, as well as things that you will face as being a Black girl in this country. So there are multiple take home messages. But for me, the closeout of the story was this feeling like I can do anything. The title Black Girl Rising is definitely accurate for this one. In terms of age group, I would go 5, 6 years old and up. They might not get every reference or understand every sentence, but there is something really special about seeing faces that resemble yours on every single page. Different shades, different hairstyles, different shapes of faces, elongated faces, round faces, and just understanding that Black girl identity is so diverse. That is really special at any age. This book is for the Black girls. That is very clear for me. That is what is shown. That is what is represented. That is what is spoken about. And that is okay. I want us to normalize having stories that are specific to that child's identity. Okay. It is more than okay to celebrate your own cultural identity and to have intentional books written with you in mind. And that's why I chose this one for the closeout, because if you didn't notice, I am a Black girl rising, and I thought that this would be the perfect way for me to feel seen myself and for me to share who I am with the rest of the world. My glows are that it is a poem that is written for Black girls. It is inspiring. It goes even over the things that we will face in terms of being counted out or being talked about or being stereotypes or what have you, but that we can overcome those things. And it gives examples of other women who have overcome those things. My other glow is definitely the artwork. I enjoy the pictures of all the Black girls on every page. I think the pictures almost look like this watercolor paint. It's just very soft, very feminine, and very beautiful. In terms of my grows, I only have one. The book took a while to get to the feel good part. It was a lot of the stereotypes that we'll face and the things that people will count out against us. And so I found myself being antsy, like, well, when are we going to get to the part of us being special and magical? Now, we did get there. I just would have liked to get there a bit earlier. Overall, I still know that it is a dynamic poem, that it is very special, and I enjoyed the writing and the art. In terms of discussion points to have with your child, just read it to them. Read it to them, be near them, let them feel loved, let them feel embraced, especially if they're a young Black girl. Read it to them as if you were talking about them and talking to them. And it does make a difference in self-esteem. We really do underutilize the power of books. I became an author and an illustrator because I truly believe books have the power to change the world, which means they can definitely change your life and your self-esteem, okay? So just reading this book is more than enough. No extra tips and tricks needed for this one. Final thoughts are that I have been very, very blessed with the ability to share so many stories, connect with so many authors and illustrators. I really do hope that you spend the time to sort through all the things that I've made for you to look at and to learn about, because there is something special there for you. Thank you for learning with me, for growing with me, and for being part of this book loving community. Please drop a comment. Please tap in. I am also an author and illustrator. Explore my work, explore my nonprofit program, the Empathy Library, and just thank you, okay? Thank you for being here. Until next time, you remember to enjoy the moment or go be a joy in the moment. Bye.